In this video, I'm going to be setting up a AWS bucket and moving storage from our local DigitalOcean droplet file storage to S3. This way, when we upload content to BFFless, it goes to the bucket and does not start to take up space on our machine. This way we can infinitely scale, and it will be a lot. It's not too expensive either. Now, I recommend if you're hosting on DigitalOcean, probably using a DigitalOcean bucket. It's a little bit faster, but sometimes you have an S3 account, and it makes sense there. So this is how to add it to AWS S3. In our documentation on BFFless, we have a page for this. We're going to start by going to the S3 console, and I'm going to split this tab so we can see both. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new bucket, and we're going to do it under the global namespace. I'm just going to call it J5S dev test. I'm going to keep ACLs disabled. It's in US East 1 bucket versioning. We're creating it in US East 1. We're going to block all public access, disable versioning, keep the default encryption, and create the bucket. So we also need to configure CORS setup for our bucket. This way we can upload from our browser using pre-signed URLs. We're going to copy this JSON and open up our text editor and paste this value in here so we can edit it. We're going to change this to your domain name. In my case, it's J5S. And then I'm going to have the root domain. And I'm going to save this to my desktop and call it course.json, replace. Now you will need I'm going to use the AWS CLI for this. You can do it through their UI, but I'm not going to be doing that in this video. So I recommend just downloading that and getting that set up if you don't have it. If you're using AWS, you should. So my bucket name is J5S dev test. I'll replace that. And I saved the file to my desktop. So I'm on my desktop here. I run the command, and it's done. I can now test that it was created correctly. This command. I need to update my bucket name. And it shows us that the CORS configurations was set properly. Okay, so now that CORS is set up, we're going to go and create our user credentials so we have permissions to write to the bucket. Go to the IAM console. I'm going to copy this link. Go over here. And let's see, we're going to go down and create a new user. IAM users, we're going to create a user. And we're just going to call this J5S test user demo. And click next. From here, we're going to attach policies directly. And we're going to need to create a new policy as well. So let's go ahead and create a new policy. In our new policy, we're going to just attach to JSON directly. And we can do that from the values we have here. Take this and paste it in here. Now we're going to need to make some updates. We're going to need to change our bucket name. So our bucket name, looks like I lost my bucket. Let's go back here. My bucket name was J5S dev test. Now this will give permissions to write to this. This policy will give permissions to write to the bucket. We're going to say J5S bucket writer and create the policy. Now we're going to need to attach the policy. Refresh this and search for J5S bucket writer. Let's attach the policy. It's a little bit bigger. Click next. Now we're going to create the user. Awesome. So now we have our user. We're going to click into the user, go to security credentials, and scroll down to access keys. We're going to create a new access key. Now, because I'm on DigitalOcean, I am going to be connecting outside of AWS. And click create access key. Now I have all that I need. I'm going to copy the access key and go back to, I'm going to go to my home page and click site settings, infrastructure. And now I'm currently on local. I'm going to migrate storage. Click S3 compatible, and it's US East 1. I'm going to, come back to that. My bucket name, come back to here. It's my bucket name. Make sure you don't have any white space. And now I'm going to grab my key. I would save this somewhere. I've copied it. I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to throw it out when I'm done with this. But you should save it somewhere. Continue. So now it's saying it's going to copy 486 files. It should be pretty quick. Start the migration. It's copying the files. Awesome. So let's go check out the bucket. And the files are here. Here we can see we have our commits and our uploads. Great. So going back to BFFless, we're going to switch provider. We're going to test it out. Repositories. Let's create a new repo. Let's upload some files. New branch, we'll call it main. Awesome. So as I upload the files, now we're serving content. Everything's working great. In this video, we went through a migration of going from local file storage to AWS S3 buckets. This way we can infinitely scale our uploads and we don't have to worry about our DigitalOcean droplet being running out of space. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment.